The Power in the Pines Air Show returns to Joint Base McGuire-Dix-Lakehurst after 5 years this weekend, and Shorebeat got a special preview on Friday. From the base's stalwart tanker fleet to World War II aircraft involved in unwavering heroics, to modern F-15 and F-16 pilots honing their verticals and aileron rolls for the crowds ahead this weekend, the sky and ground was on fire with some of the greatest warfighting aircraft in the world, with multiple branches represented.
It was really cool of them to invite us. We cover the Joint Base. We try to cover the Joint Base whenever we can, and the missions they're doing over there, which are obviously they have the C-17s and the refueling aircraft there. So a lot of transport, especially in major events that have been going on, like the war in Ukraine. A lot of the equipment is flowing through the Joint Base here. The Afghanistan pullout, a lot of the refugees were brought to the base in C-17s from the base. And actually, the Joint Base planes, you can always see them flying over Europe, supporting the Ukrainian mission, supporting the AWACS planes that are out there, and some of the ISR assets. So this base has a major role in really everyday news of the world that's going on, and it's right here in our backyard. So this is one of those rare opportunities when we can kind of get in and see the inner workings a little bit, and I think it's going to be awesome. In a second, we're going to check out the bread and butter of the base, pretty much. It's the C-17 cargo plane. These have been in the news a lot lately. They've been landing in Rzeszów in Poland, delivering all kinds of assistance to Ukraine. On a heavier note, they were used in the evacuation of Afghanistan and made a lot of headlines for that. But this is a plane that's pretty much central to the local base's mission here. And many of the planes that you see in the news and on video across the world will come out of the Joint Base here. So we're checking out the seating here in the C-17, and what's amazing is to think that the record of 823 people were piled into one of these C-17s when the evacuation of Afghanistan was going on. 823 people in this one bay right here in this aircraft. So just insane. And that tells you the extent to which the logistics and everything had to come together. As much as it was portrayed as kind of a flub in the news, they really pulled off some incredible stuff there under the highest pressure circumstances. So just picture 823 people sitting in this one cabin. It's crazy. Thing, if you look that way, is you see the main aircraft that serve this base, which is the KC-10 and KC-46. The new Pegasus, which is based on the 767, is right there, and the much larger KC-10, which is based on the DC-10 airliner, is right next to it. So we're getting a look at some exotic aircraft today, and the ones that you see flying over your houses every day here in Ocean County. addition to being a twin-engine design versus a tri-engine design like the KC-10 or a quad-engine design like the KC-135, you'll notice on the new KC-46, it's a twin-engine, and there are also no rear hatches basically on it. And the reason for that is because it uses something called a remote vision system. And instead of someone physically at the back looking at the refueling going on, it actually uses a sensor system to connect to the valves on a lot of the aircraft, and that's a major step forward. It's something they did on the A330 MRTT, which is its main competitor. It actually held the program up for a little while, but in the end, it looks like the KC-46 is going to be a big success, and they've chosen the Joint Base here to be one of the main bases in the United States where they're going to be housed and deploy from. So that's a major accomplishment for everyone here, and it's really cool to see it up close. Okay, and behind me here, you're going to see some F-16s. These are from Atlantic City. If you've ever taken off from the airport there, you may have seen them landing on the runway. They may have delayed your flight for a couple minutes. Well, this is the 177th Fighter Squadron that's here. They've been operating F-16 since 1988. When they replaced the F-106, this was actually one of the last Air National Guard units to run the F-106, and they've been flying Vipers ever since.
This weekend will also include heritage flights, including P-51 Mustangs, C-47s, and B-25 bombers, which will fly in tandem with fourth-generation multi-role fighters in service now. We have a little bit of footage left, so enjoy it and head out to the Joint Base this weekend to see everything in its glory in person. I'm Daniel Nee for Shore Beat. Keep the blue side up, as Kelsey from 7-4 Gear would say.